So Nick, our bet of the week, the segment is based on this one simple premise that you can bet on anything if you really want. So every week we're going to strive to look at bizarre bets. We're going to look at prop bets based around games or events. We're going to look at serious bets. We're going to look at a betting story. So this week I found one that I think is kind of interesting. It's from Bodog.com. Bodog can let you bet on almost anything. And it revolves around Kim Kardashian. And what's very interesting about this bet, this is a serious bet that you can go to Bodog.com and you can bet on Kim Kardashian. And the bet is very simply who her next boyfriend will be. And they categorize it with three different things: an athlete, an actor, or a musician. The odds that she will date another athlete are 1.5 to 1. So in other words, you have to bet 50 cents for every buck. A buck for every 50 cents that you're going to make. The odds are that she's going to date an actor are 2 to 1. So if you bet a buck, you make $2. The odds she's going to date a musician are 3 to 1. They don't have a common folk in here, so we don't have a shot at dating Kim Kardashian.
Kim, you're not out looking for me? What's going on?
So what do you think about this bet in general, first of all?
I mean, it's absolutely hysterical, but it proves the point that you can bet on anything. I mean, that's for sure. But it's a funny bet. I mean, I like it. I think it'd be fun to play. The problem is you don't know how quick it's going to pay out because you don't know.
Well, by the way, Bodog is using TMZ as their source for this.
So that's it.
So that's their source. How they're going to bet on this. This is a serious bet on Bodog. Now, here's the other odds that I find interesting. Let's go the athlete route because, of course, Kim has been known to date Reggie Bush.
Yes.
And then, of course, she most recently got married to Chris Humphries. So she had a football player to start, and she had a basketball player after that. So here are the odds for her to date an athlete. To date another football player, the odds are 1 to 2. Clear-cut favorite that she's going for football after this. To date a baseball player, it's 5 to 2. Another basketball player, it's 7 to 2. Soccer, it's 10 to 1. So David Beckham, I'm not sure about that. Golf, it's 15 to 1. Tennis, it's 20 to 1. And hockey, it's 25 to 1. So what do you think about those odds?
She doesn't like hockey players.
Or at least Bodog doesn't think she's going to date a hockey player.
Yeah, I don't think she's ever been inside a hockey
So give me a guess.
arena.
If you had to put some money on this, or you had to take a chance, who's she going to date next?
I don't know. The way she goes, the way she likes them, I'm going to guess Big Papi.
David Ortiz?
Yeah, she likes him strong. She likes him big. She likes him thick. I think she's going to go with Reggie Bush. He was a big, short guy, but strong.
Well, no, David's a happily married man.
Yes.
His wife, Tiffany, is a wonderful woman. I've met her several times. So I guess we're assuming that he's either going to cheat or he's going to get divorced.
I didn't say he was going to go for it. I just thought that might be where she goes. And I think she's totally unpredictable. I mean, they should have it as who's Kim's next victim, not next boyfriend, right? Because, it's crazy. I mean, she's doing it, obviously, because she's making money out of it, and she's, it promotes the brand and promotes the show and promotes the content.
Well, here on the line, we're talking about sports gambling, we're talking about making money. Let's just look at her wedding. I mean, the farce that was a wedding. There's a lot of people that believe it was orchestrated, that Chris Humphries knew what he was in for. He's going to get publicity out of it.
Who was Chris Humphries before the wedding?
He's a journeyman NBA player.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. She made $17 million off her wedding. Yeah. She's got a business now. She could get married once a year.
Yeah. Well, I don't think she'll continue to make that much money after this now.
Never know. She's a money-making factory.
Yeah, she is. She is. I mean, it's unbelievable. But I think it's a great bet. I think it's a funny as heck bet. But this isn't one of those where you know the odds, you know where you're going, and you know what's going to happen.
All right, I'll give you my opinion before we move on to the next segment. I think she's going baseball and hockey, simply for the reason that she's already had a football player and a basketball player, so she's going baseball and hockey. So if you're standing in front of the tote board and you want to make a bet, baseball is 5 to 2. Yeah. That's the odds-on favorite, but hockey's 25 to 1.
But what happens with a guy like Deion Sanders that played both sports?
Wow, that's an interesting. Maybe you get both odds, or maybe you middle them.
Exactly.
I'm not sure. So I'm going to give you my examples that I think are odds-on favorites. I think if she's going to go baseball, it's Matt Kemp. It's just too obvious. Matt Kemp plays for the Dodgers. He's in L.A.
Yep.
She's out in Hollywood all the time. He's dated Rihanna, but again, he's a Hollywood type and all this and that. So 5 to 2. I like Matt Kemp of the Dodgers for her to date him instead of Big Papi.
Yeah, I don't think Big Papi's a real shot there.
Now here's my wild card. If he's going to go hockey, Alexander Ovechkin. I did some research on this, and Alexander Ovechkin, who's marketed himself very well in hockey, who doesn't speak that good of English, but he's the super duper star in hockey. He's not out in L.A. He's in Washington, D.C. He's got a girlfriend. He's got a really good-looking girlfriend. But since when does that matter when it comes to hockey? 25 to 1. I'm taking Ovechkin on this.
25 to 1. You're taking hockey. I don't think she's going hockey. I don't even think she's seen the inside of a hockey arena.
Well, there's one obvious one that we're forgetting here, I think. That's it's just too good to be true. Her and Tiger Woods. Right? Wouldn't that just be a match made in heaven?
Tiger's not like the chosen, prize anymore, though. You know what I mean? I mean, she likes the, Reggie Bush, when she started dating him, he was, the number one pick, which fell to number two, but still, he was a big prize at that point.
She's going to take somebody that she can help make his career.
Exactly.
There's something in it for them.
And Tiger's, I mean, it would explode. I mean, the story would be crazy. And she'd get the greatest press out of it. And if she did that, you knew it would staged. I mean, that would just be the end.
All right, so this is a real bet on Bodog.com. You can get Kim Kardashian, who her next boyfriend will be, an athlete, an actor, or a musician. That is our bet of the week.